Hello guys, this is Dr. Leor Bar-El, and today we're going to be reviewing Doom Eternal. So I don't want to waste any time. We're going straight into this because I want to get as much as gameplay as I possibly can for you all. As you can see, the entire game, the loading is extremely fast. I mean, I'm not even kidding. From stage to stage, again, this could vary, depends on the computer that you have. But usually with games, they usually have these little buffers and all that usually take longer to load, even on high-powered machines. And this thing is just like completely going right through it. So this, of course, I put it on top settings, as always, and all that. So I wanted to show you just a few things here. So you got like customize. You could do demonic slayer. You're going to see now all the characters here. I can't even pronounce most of them. Mancubus, I could, of course. Look how cool he looks. They look like miniature ones, like, compared to what, let's say, I remember in Doom 3 or even Doom 2016, how big some of these characters appear. They actually look smaller in this one here. So in this release here, from playing this game, I can honestly say that they look more crisp, but they look smaller than their counterparts in even Doom 2016. In 2016, they just seem a little bit more larger than life, where in this, they kind of seem like a little smaller, but more detailed, if that makes any sense. So let's go right into this. So we're going to continue a game of mine. So I made it all the way. Now look how fast the loading time is on this. Insanity. Like already it goes to, press A to load. And obviously you could get the tips by pressing RB or LB. I'm playing it on a controller. You guys know how much I hate that. But I love playing it with a mouse with better aim. But I wanted to do it for the sake of, making this review here. So I wanted to show it to you. So I'm actually playing this on top settings on my new laptop that I'm actually going to be doing a review about, which very soon, hopefully. I just want to I'm putting it through all the testing and everything completely through everything, so when I do the review, you guys will see which one is a better laptop out there for y'all. And I gotta say, after trying a bunch of them, this one here was the one I didn't return and absolutely loved. So definitely stay tuned for that. So it looked really cool. So you get all these secrets, and then you got to kill them in a short amount of time. So this isn't the beginning of the game. Obviously, I don't want to ruin that for you. I know that a lot. I would rather you guys see the beginning. I think it's pretty cool, and just wanted to give you a little rundown of this one. So there is sometimes glitches in the game. So already, which sometimes you see, like, you have to back away and then go forward, and then you hit that, and then it actually works. So a lot of the times you're going to see glitches like that appear, and it kind of gives you a feel of the old Quake game where you're or Hexen, when you're stepping on certain things and somehow making it to the top and doing things, which is kind of weird. It's kind of a glitchy with glitches more, but in some things, and hopefully that'll be corrected. They already released a patch immediately on that, so that's pretty freaking darn good. So I'm really excited, excited to what that has to offer in another patch release. So hopefully they'll fix some of these glitches, but this is really cool. I really enjoyed this game a lot. So you could see the reflections, everything, the particle effects, everything looks just completely stunning in this game. In this one, I kind of got lost a little bit, and you're going to find out there's so many puzzles in this game. I know they never called these puzzles, but you really do have to plan it out, figure it out, and then, like, sometimes they're like, oh my god, it was right up there. I had to, go up there instead of to the side or something like that. It just happens to be, you really have to look around, and you could actually spot so many things like secrets and stuff. Now, in Doom 2016, I completely aced every secret, and I hope to do that here very soon. But my first run, I always like to play the game and then beat the game on, hard or whatever. On the hardest setting in every game that I do, and then afterwards, after beating the game, I like to just take my time and look for every little hidden secret or whatnot. It's so cool in this because you could actually, even though I have the rockets here, if you use the shotgun, you could just throw like a grenade right in his mouth. He swallows it. After a while, he just kind of turns into that, and you could do a glory kill right there, which is pretty sick. So you can see I'm hanging right now, and I'm just looking there. there. And this is what it is. This game revolves a lot around you looking around, because you could see if you looked around really quick and you didn't see that appear there, you wouldn't have even known it was there. So it's really cool, and you wouldn't have found your way out. So a lot of the things, and you could see you could see the Reverend, if I'm pronouncing the name right, he looks way better, I think, more detailed here, but better in 2016 in terms of being larger than life. I just think so. I think they do move more fluid. It looks really cool, better than 2016. Most of these, most of these beasts you're going to see. The thing that I really love about this game is the fact that you could now be one of them. So that's pretty freaking interesting. That's I think that's pretty freaking cool. So let's see right now what happens. So you'll see here. Just looking around, that's what the name of the game is. Just look around and you'll eventually find where you have to go in many of the places. Here it's pretty much straightforward. And I love these things. You see, like, you got to know how to, like, there's even, like, stages. I'm not even kidding. It feels like you're playing Mario. I'm not even kidding about that. Like, you're seeing, one of those, like, flames, ball, like a whole string of ball flames or whatever, and it's spinning around like in Mario 1, if you guys remember that, in Koopa's, lair. It's the same exact thing. It was like that. Now look at this. You could actually be the Reverend. This is sick. Now, this was also in their preview, I think, that they were putting up on beta testing. I was fortunate enough to actually beta test this game, and I really enjoyed it. I was hoping that it would be, a good... that it would be, like, most of the stuff would be there. I remember I beta tested Doom 3, and Doom 3, the beta test was way better than the game Doom 3. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, the bodies were actually left there, and then, didn't disappear. So it's actually technically better than even this, because here, the bodies do disappear, which is a pitiful shame, because I really wish that they would have already done, with today's graphics and stuff, you could do that. You could leave the bodies on the floor, and then you remember, on the ground, then you remember exactly where it is, like where you went. This is cool. So you see he has his rockets, he's kicking butt. He also could fly, which I'll show you momentarily, but you can see here, there. Look at that. I really love that, that barrage of gunfire and, rockets and stuff. That's pretty freaking awesome. So here we go. Here's a Mancubus. I mean, you could just see the Reverend takes them out in like 3 shots. The only thing I really don't like about this, and you can play as beasts or whatever like that, which is cool, but the thing I don't like is that they don't have glory kills. That really ticked me off, because I really was looking forward to seeing, like, when I saw him and I went right up to him and I was trying to do a glory kill, I wanted to see if it looked any different. I think it would have brought a lot of, coolness to the game. So you can see, I mean, at this point you don't really care, you just, kicking butt and taking names here. So it's pretty awesome. I love how he just, like, completely destroys. And look at this spider demon. I mean, and I really love that they brought the regular spider demons to come and play, not the giant one, like in Doom 2016, which was really cool. I really enjoyed seeing that. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. You have the cyber demon, and you have the spider demon, which was in Doom, this is how you played Doom 1. You had both of those characters to beat, and that was cool that they had that. And now this is hell on earth. I mean, literally. You even have the music playing. I mean, I wish I could play the music for you. These people flag, they'll flag my video. But, this game, I love how he flies here. But this game has actually, from Doom 2, the music soundtrack, obviously more updated. So here we go. I'm returning back to myself, and I love this part. This part you guys are absolutely gonna love. If you didn't see it in the previews, look at him shivering as he gives it to me. He's like, oh, please don't do anything. And oh my god, when I got reunited with my gun, I felt so freaking good. And look at that. Boosh. Feels great. And I mean, the reflections, everything looks so freaking awesome. I really love living in this day and age where, we have this kind of graphics on our games. Looks really cool. And I got to tell you, it runs really, really well. So, I mean, even if, let's say, you can't get 4K working and your graphics card can't take it, guys, you could just play it on regular HD. And, you know, if 4K is, you know, unless you have like I have a 43-inch monitor, you could notice there's a difference, right? But if anything over 32 inches, you'll know, you know, 4K is great. Anything below 32 inches, believe me, it doesn't make any difference. It's like those megapixel wars. If you have, actually, to be honest, I would prefer a smaller screen that has 144 hertz or 160, you know, whatever, 140 hertz monitor or something like that. That would be really good. Or even if you could, I know this laptop could overclock to 300 you know, hertz, so that's pretty interesting. But look at that, like even when he's dead, he has his fire still going. That was pretty cool. I just wish their bodies would just be on the floor so we can, you know, remember when we come back to it. I mean, even though you will most of the time, obviously you can't forget some of these locations. They're very unique, but it is cool to have that. So then you're like, you could see it from a distance and be like, I'm not coming back here. Let me go look for another place I was here. That would be really cool. And I love that they brought that Spider Demon down. This is like Doom 2, you know, the new version. So this is pretty freaking cool. I really enjoy this game a lot. And look at this Hell Knight. And again, this Hell Knight looks, Baron of Hell or whatever the hell this one was, I forgot. He was much more larger than life and cooler in 2016. Doom 2016. And this one, he looks smaller. Like I said, they look just smaller. I don't know why. They just don't look larger than life. But it is a very cool game. It looks amazing. I mean, you can see right here. Just really awesome here. And here. Magician here. And I love these death traps here. It's like Mortal Kombat. So you see you could drop it on them. There's also ones you can activate, which I'm going to show you soon. Oh, look at that chainsaw. So it's cool that you could do that deep freeze Sub-Zero break on them, which is pretty cool. But it doesn't work, obviously, on all of them. Some of them you have to hit them with more shots or whatnot, you know, before dealing with that. But it's pretty cool. And they have like a glory kills here. Like it's, you know, it looks different all the time. You know, so it's not just one certain glory kill. You can jump on them and do a glory kill and they'll look different. Sometimes he stomps on them or all kinds of crazy stuff. It's pretty cool. And I love those sticky bombs on that. That's just so freaking awesome. These rockets are cool, but I really love the sniper rifle on it. That is a much cooler device, I would think. So I'm just skipping along here, just trying to show you the best parts, you know, and kind of skip on all the fluff so you guys see mostly action and, you know, a little bit of the ambiance over there. So you could see over here. And now I'm just going to go there. So you get all these medallions. They're pretty cool. See there, and they kind of aid you and all that stuff. You could upgrade your suits. You can, you know, upgrade your armor, upgrade your weapons. It's pretty awesome if you think about it. And I really like this. I really dig it. So look at this thing here. So you're going like around here. And those guys right here look pretty freaking dope. Because now the particle effects look better. Just like looking around here. Trying to kill him from afar. There you go. That shut him up. So here we go. This is awesome. So you got to really look around, see what's behind you, all that stuff. Looks pretty freaking interesting. Now look at this. So see, they have like a... I love this, like you could actually get albums and stuff. So they have all kinds of puzzles here you got to figure out. I know they're not called puzzles, but believe me, they are. You got to figure out all these, you know, different strategies to get around things. which is pretty freaking interesting. Really love this. And it's funny because some of the things here do look dated. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of the things here do look a little bit dated, but they're really, you know, they kind of go well with this. Got these little freaks coming out of the floor. A little bit of a Devil May Cry type thing. I'm not going to ruin it for y'all. You'll see what he does with some of these characters there. So you see, look at that death trap. So watch what happens when you bait people to come there. I mean, he could be a mancubus. He could be whatever the heck he is, and you could just kill him just by simply doing that. Simply going to that death trap and just, like, killing him. I screwed up here. Here we go. Watch what happens. See, it killed him right away. One shot. That's it. Now watch what happens. It's pretty freaking interesting. Okay, guys. So now we're walking through here. Trying to get out of here. So you go into the green circles. Just wait for a while. It's like they scan you. Just got to sometimes do like a combination of them to open up something. So see, in this case, watch this. So the spider demon went all the way to the top. So now he becomes pretty much impossible to kill with this booby trap. But look at those guys with the shields, the dangerous ones. Boom. That's it. They just die instantly. But I mean, look at this barrage of fire. There's like no escape from that. You could be like killed in seconds. So you got to just like kind of be, you know, strategize. He's not coming to you. There's no way in hell. That dude is staying up there. He's too smart. Maybe if I played on ultra easy or something, this thing would have actually, he would have went down and started to attack me. So it's kind of funny. Watch this. Just felt like a cockroach. Oh, that was good. So there we go. We're walking over here. It's kind of hilarious if you think about it. No, just in case you were wondering, this is not a boss. I wouldn't do that to y'all, so don't even worry about it. To be honest, I haven't seen a boss all the way up to this stage. You know, not really bosses at all. So I do know they're there, they're just not there yet. So we're still early in the game, so again, I didn't want to give you too much, you know, of it. Just kind of getting to the nice parts, just so you guys kind of look at it, give it a glance, you know, and see what's that. Now, this roller coaster ride would be so freaking cool that they put you through, like where it takes you and stuff. If you played Vader Immortal on virtual reality on the Oculus, this game would be awesome on the Oculus if they had a VR game of it. So remember, guys, always look around the corners, okay, so you can get all your medallions and all of that stuff. It's pretty cool. Predator suit. Now look at this. Now he's walking through, and we're almost done here, but I just want to show you this one. And then I got locked. I was going to sniper him, and then I got locked there. Horrible. Okay. This one is going to be a real hard one. So they're all like gunning at you and blasting you and whatnot. You got to just constantly move. In this game, like, you know, it's like playing Unreal Tournament. Yep, I dated myself right there. You know, I used to play like really seriously with a bunch of friends. Like we had you know, an entire setup and everything. Snipers, you know, forwards, you name it. It was freaking awesome. But we used to do that all the time. Always be moving, sideways, strafe, jump. And, you know, look for anything that throws you to the other side, that teleports you, any little thing to get you away from getting hurt. So here we go. So you can see just like floating through. There you go. This guy right here is bad news. And there we go. We got also a spider demon over there. So we got two horrible news. We're going to just try to get some weapons. Stashes. And this is the cool part, guys. So you are going to run out of ammo, and the second you do, you basically have the chainsaw and you're going to cut, you know, whatever enemy, and it automatically shoots out a bunch of weapons at you and fills you up a little bit on your weapon, you know, inventory. So you could use your guns again and all that good stuff. So that's pretty cool. I love the plasma gun. I can't tell you how much I love this. I used to love it in the original games. Yep, dated myself again. I was young, very little kid, but I loved it. Oh, here we go. I love it. Just walk up to them, snap, right in the eyeball. And these guys that look like those cobras, I mean, you know where they came from, guys. How many of you guys played the game Guild Wars? I mean, obviously, that is a perfect carbon copy of Guild Wars. Oh, look at that. That was nice. That's a carbon copy of Guild Wars right there, that enemy. So it was pretty cool seeing him there. I was like, oh my god, that's him. I hate those guys with the shield. You don't know how much. I mean, they do some massive damage because they have the shotguns and everything. But the fact that you can't beat them at all, even with... It doesn't even make sense because you're putting a sticky bomb on them and it still doesn't really do anything. Which doesn't make any sense because it should at least give them kind of a, you know, a blowback where they're falling or something. You know, something has to happen. They can't just brave it all. It doesn't make any sense. Where it doesn't give you any type of aftershock or any type of shock, you know, shock system or whatnot is not employed here, I guess. I don't know. It would be cool to have that kind of physics where you hit them and they react to some of it. You see in this, you just see their armor coming off, but you don't really see any kind of like real reaction where they're a little bit... You see, that one was good. He's backing up a little as he gets hit, but it doesn't always happen. This is really cool, though. It looks like you're going on into an airport or something there on that side. There's those snake-like creatures again. Some of this thing, I don't know, also feels like kind of Guild of War-ish. But no, this game is freaking unique. It looks good. There is some things you could compare, but for the most part, this is Doom. So anyways, guys, as always, giving you guys nothing but honest reviews. So guys, doing some repair right now. So here's what I think. I think this game is a definite, I definitely recommend it. Now, obviously, I got the collector's edition. You guys don't need that. You can go for the regular edition and be happy with it. It's a great game. Definitely recommend it. I give it, you know, they still have glitches, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I do enjoy in 2016, I feel the characters were larger than life, where here they kind of made them smaller but more detailed. So because of that, I'm kind of deducting a point out of that, but that's just me. You guys might like it anyway. You might not care for it, but definitely something that I recommend, and I think you guys will all have a good time. As always, if you like what you see, definitely like, subscribe, hit that bell button. This is the People's Channel. We give honest reviews, and you know, I count on you guys. We're all giving back to the community by helping them make the right decisions, not those paid for idiots. We are self-funded here. Okay, we are actually giving the truth to the people. So let's Let's do it together and give back to the community by helping them make better informed decisions. Like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.